What is the importance of being grounded, right? This is your center. This is your core. This is about you. This is about you, all right? This is about you. Being grounded means you are content with yourself. It means you are at peace with yourself. So when you're grounded, you're not out here chasing outcomes. You're not out here chasing people. You're not out here chasing things that you can't control. You're grounded. It's like, bro, just imagine a rock out in the sea, right? They got all the waves crashing into the rock, but the rock doesn't move. That's what being grounded means. And like I said, when you're grounded, you're content with yourself. You're not attached to an outcome. You're not attached to a person. Now, when you're ungrounded, this can lead to some problems. This can lead to a lot of problems, actually. So when you're ungrounded, you can attach yourself to an outcome. You can attach yourself to people. And these are things that you can't control. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I found myself being ungrounded uh a while ago. And without even noticing, I was attaching myself to things I couldn't control. I was attaching myself to people. I was attaching myself to outcomes that I couldn't control. And this led to my demise. Um and I think back to a coach. It was actually a football coach that drilled this into my head. Um, he always said to control what you can control. And I don't know, it's just something about it just stuck in my head. Like it's a lot of stuff that I'm probably gonna mention that came from sports that stuck in my head, but it just stuck in my head. And he said one thing you can always control is your effort. But more oftentimes than not, he would say control what you can control. And I would be like, okay. I mean, I knew what that meant, but I didn't know how deep it could go. And this is what I'm talking about. Control what you can control, bro. So what can you control? You can control your emotions. You can control yourself. You can control your effort. You can always control you and how you feel. But you can't control other people. You can't control outcomes. That stuff is all out of your control. This is where a lot of y'all mess up at. Y'all try to control too damn much and wonder why you're starting to go a little crazy. All right. No, you gotta control what you can control. You gotta be grounded within yourself. Man, like I said, you gotta be like that rock on water that's on water. All right. You got all these damn waves crashing into you, right? But that rock still remains there, no matter how hard the waves crash into it. It still remains. The rock can't control the waves. The rock just sits there. All right. The rock just stands still. Like, look, I'm studying civil engineering, right? Part of civil engineering is a thing called geotech, geotechnical engineering. And they have to do with dirt. All right. And it's crazy enough I actually work with a company right now that does geotechnical engineering, and we play with dirt all day. We test dirt all day basically. We test the soil, right? And uh, you want to make sure as a geotechnical engineer, you want to make sure that the soil is right. I mean, of course, I don't know everything yet. I'm only a sophomore in college, so I haven't actually been in these classes, but I got an exposure to what this part of part of civil engineering does. All right, so as a geotechnical engineer, you're supposed to make sure the soil is stable enough to build on, because you don't want to build on bad soil. Like I gave a prime example, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is leaning right now because they done built it on the wrong damn soil. All right, that's why that thing is leaning. Uh, and this is what I mean by grounding. Like you want to make sure that you have the right foundation. All right. Uh, whatever you believe, whether if it's in God, bro, if you believe in Buddha, bro, but whatever the frick you, I don't care what you believe in, but believe in something. If you believe in the universe, bro, I don't care what you believe in. Just make sure you have a good foundation, bro, because your foundation is everything. When you go off track of that foundation, bro, the building is gonna freaking crumble. Like I'm talking about that that thing's gonna crumble right in front of your eyes, bro. When you go off that foundation, it's gonna crash. All right. So that's the importance of being grounded. When you're grounded, you're content with what you have. You're content. You're at peace with yourself, meaning that you don't care about the outcome. You don't care about what other people do or how other people react. You don't care. You're grounded. All right. Now, that don't mean you can. You mean, of course, you can feel some stuff, but you're grounded either way. You've detached yourself from people and the outcomes. All right. So yeah. But yeah. Anyways, though, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because I am tired and I still got work to do. But yeah, we're gonna go deeper into these topics, bro.